Hi, everyone. This is Debbie, and happy Sunday. It is September 7th of 2025, and it's a full moon, and there's an eclipse going on. So there's a lot of energy that's happening right now. And so I just want to talk a little bit about that. So if you are feeling high emotions, yeah, that is a big reason why. It's because of the energy of this moon energy and connected with water and Pisces. And also, it is a really, really good time for us to work on releasing things that no longer serve us, that we need to be letting go of old baggage. Do we have old baggage? you know, I think we can all practice on letting go of some of that old baggage. And a lot of it's emotional stuff that really impacts our heart. And so if we can be able to release that, that's going to help our heart and allow our heart to be more open to receiving things rather than being closed in and always protecting and not wanting anything to come in. This is emotional time. It's time for us to release, let go of the old stuff. And in that releasing, change will happen. Change is already happening. I think we as empaths and light workers, we can feel all of that change that's moving and happening. And it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's an easy thing because it's not. But it's going to be bringing us all together and helping us in our higher frequencies to be able to bring about a positive change in our world. And I think that this is a real important turning point for us to be mindful of. And so it and then when our emotions are heightened, we are empaths. And so if we're feeling drawn to help other people out, and that empathy is just rising a little bit stronger or a lot stronger, that compassion comes out in helping others. And our world needs that in us to be able to support and give people the knowing that they're not alone and that we see them. Okay. So reflect and release. And if you even can light a candle for just a little bit today, or go outside and just put your face up to the sun and just be still for a little while, and just, if there is something or some things that have weighted you down and that when you think about it just makes you upset and angry or closed off, it's time to let that go because we have the energy of this moon to help us do that. And it's a self nurturing, self love thing to do for our own selves, is to let go of the hard things. And so we are going to have new growth coming in as a result of this. We're rising to a higher frequency of who we are as individuals. And how exciting is that? And so let's let go of limiting thoughts. Let's, in this change, keep our hearts open, keep our intuition. When we get those spirit nudges, pay attention to what those are, and it will absolutely be a time to act, or it might be absolutely a time to rein in and really be mindful of how we are releasing those emotions. Do it in a healthy way, and do it as gently as you can and as compassionately for that dear heart, dear spirit of you, in loving yourself and this human being part of who you are. Be kind and gentle to yourself in this process. And because things are happening and change is happening, and there's only so many things we have control of. So let's do as much as we can for ourselves to be able to do that as powerfully and kindly and gently and compassionately with our own selves, and then we can be that for other people. Okay, that's my Sunday chat 2 cents worth for today. And so let's do a little bit of reading using John Holland's cards and just see in this next week, because there's just so much energy and a lot of it, I mean, there's a lot of us that are coming together and we're bringing light, and that light, when there's light there isn't darkness, and so we really need to be using our quiet time when we can to just be putting light and trusting with prayer and with intention and with our higher vibration. However you want to do this, bringing light and higher vibration and frequency and love into our world is the best thing that we can possibly do right now. And so let's see let's take a breath here. Okay, I've been doing all the talking. Let's just settle. I need to settle. Let's take a breath in and out. Breath in and out. Hands to heart. Let's say a prayer. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And so with this reading, we'll let the blessings unfold. So I'll do 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We give thanks and we'll see our first card. Again, this was last week. It was our second card. Hope. Okay. With all these energies going on, let's take advantage of this and let's hold hope in our hearts. Look at the green. The green is our heart energy. Our heart chakra energy is green. Life, new life, change, movement. Look at all the movement that's happening. Can't you just feel that? Can't you just feel that vibration? That's all of us together. Our hands are open, and so we are able to give and receive with our hands open. And that's what we're putting out into the world. Oh my goodness. I mean, we wouldn't need another card. They know us. So in this coming week, there will be challenges, obstacles, things going on. But look at, see the orbs? See? We have so much support, and we have to be mindful of that in this coming week when we have an obstacle that we're overcoming, because releasing things is hard. And if I'm encouraging you with the energies of this moon to be releasing things, there might be some obstacles and challenges that you're feeling with that. And so keep moving forward gently. You might feel like this is too much because look at that gap in that pathway. But if you can see, and I don't know if this picks up, but there's a beautiful thunderbird that your foot is stepping on that is guiding you forward. And all of those orbs are your angels and guides that God is providing for you in moving forward, and you have that circle of protection around you. And so despite everything, you are not alone, and you have so much support and you have so much help if you are going to be experiencing any obstacles or challenges. And really, we're human beings, and we're living in a really crazy time right now. And so they're acknowledging, they're being real with us. Yes, there are obstacles and challenges, but it is moving forward, and we're not alone. And we hold on to the hope. And then we have a very firm foundation. And so remember that you have in your lifetime and your world experiences of what your world has been, you have been able to create a very firm foundation. And remember that when you have those obstacles, I'm strong. I can do this. I'm courageous. And if I'm tired, I know I need to rest. I know I don't push. I allow things. I float with things. I release things. I let things go. Knowing that I have that firm foundation that is supporting me, that I have created in this human being life that I'm living right now. And hold fast to that because you've got this. Okay, keep that in mind in these next 7 days or so. Let me know how you're doing. Welcome to my new den. I wanted to face the outside, but the sun was so bright that all there was glare. So I thought, well, I'll just turn things around and share a little bit more of my space with you. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for taking time to be here. And I hope that you have a week that you will do well. You are okay. You are amazing. Let's go with the flow as best we can and know that we're not alone. And I appreciate you and thank you for the light that you are in our world. You are amazing, and I'm so grateful for you. And so until next time, you take care. Bye for now.